Now at 5:30, a disturbing case we're tracking out of Lexington this morning. A man's charged with shaking and injuring a baby.
Also on WKYT this morning, two men who escaped from a jail in Lee County out of a van are still on the run this morning, and police are warning folks in the area to be careful.
The Cats prepare to take on the Mountaineers in Cleveland tonight. Folks in Lexington preparing for rowdy crowds here in town.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Hello there. Good morning. Welcome. It's good to have you with us. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. We wish we could tell you there was going to be more of the same weather from yesterday.
Wasn't it great yesterday?
It was.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of folks out walking their dogs, running, jogging, just enjoying it.
It was a good day, certainly. We have some rain on the way today, but as I said, Mike, it's a good day to take a nap, rest up for the ball game, right?
Exactly right. That's exactly what I'll be doing when I get home. I can tell you that. Outside at the moment, we do have some showers, and we do even have a few rumbles of thunder. It's really back toward the north and west. At this moment in our viewing area, we're looking back towards, say, Williamstown, just north of Corinth. That's heading northbound, so heads up Covington. You'll be seeing that shortly. 0-10, give it another 5-10 minutes, and those showers will be moving out of the way. And then here comes another batch. That line right across 65 is heading in the direction Lawrenceburg heads up. 30-45 minutes, you'll start to see that rain pour on in. 57 degrees there in Frankfort. Look at Lexington at 59. Let me tell you this, it won't feel like that this afternoon. You're going to wake up, you're going to walk outside, you're going to say, hey, it feels really good. I mean, it's a nice feel. But this afternoon, go down about 10 to 20 degrees. And there you go, 45 this afternoon. So get ready for that on and off rain. We'll go into further detail in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
We're tracking a very disturbing case out of Lexington this morning. A man's in jail accused of shaking and injuring his baby.
That infant is now recovering from multiple injuries at Kentucky Children's Hospital. And WKYT's Mark Barber is live from the hospital with the latest on the case. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. I've learned from an arrest citation that the baby's father confessed to shaking his infant son in frustration because the boy wouldn't stop crying. We're told that the 8-month-old was likely teething. The infant's father, 32-year-old Sean Wilson, was arrested this morning at police headquarters. According to an arrest citation, Wilson shook his young son 2 days ago, causing severe injuries. Even though a couple days have passed, the infant is still being treated in the pediatric intensive care unit here at Kentucky Children's Hospital. We're told the boy is suffering from a blood clot on the surface of his brain and bleeding in both eyes. While the boy's father admitted to shaking the boy because he wouldn't stop crying, other frustrations could have played a part. Officers say that the father also told them that he had been under a lot of stress lately because he had overdue bills and wasn't able to find a job because of a previous felony conviction. Now Wilson is charged with second-degree criminal abuse. He is in jail being held on a $5,000 bond and will be arraigned later today. Meantime, his infant son will be waking up to another day of treatment here in the intensive care unit at the pediatric. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Well, new this morning, police are searching for an inmate who walked away from the Blackburn prison in Lexington. According to prison officials, 36-year-old Timothy Day walked away from the prison last night around 9:30. He was serving a 15-year sentence for 2 burglary convictions out of Meade County. He would have been eligible for parole in May of 2017. He has brown hair and blue eyes, is 5'9", weighs about 250 pounds.
This morning, Kentucky State Police are trying to find 2 inmates who escaped from a jail van yesterday. Kentucky State Police say Dallas and John Trent both escaped in Lee County as they were being taken to jail. When the jail van slowed down, the 2 cousins jumped out and took off. State Police say there is a chance that the 2 are dangerous.
I would consider the fact that they were in court for that they would be dangerous. We don't have any information that they're armed.
Well, Dallas and John Trent, both described as approximately 5'7", 140 pounds. They were being detained on robbery charges.
New this morning, Lexington police have arrested a man who they say stabbed his roommate. Israel Rees is charged with assault and evidence tampering. Officers tell us they got a call about a stabbing victim around 11:30 last night at an apartment on Ward Drive near Winburn. Police think an argument is what led up to the attack. They tell us the victim has non-life-threatening injuries.
An apartment building had to be evacuated overnight after burning food sparked a fire. Firefighters responded to 3501 Pimlico Parkway just after midnight. They say burning food and grease in an upstairs apartment filled it with smoke. Firefighters say the woman living there tried to put out the fire with wet towels first before she called 911. They also tell us they did not find any evidence of a working smoke detector in the apartment.
The time is 5:35 on WKYT this morning. A young man accused of helping kill a family member is set to appear before a judge today for the first time. 18-year-old River Humfleet is charged with facilitation to murder in Laurel County. Deputies say 23-year-old Jonathan Humfleet shot his cousin, 31-year-old Clifford Humfleet Jr., at a home on Boardwalk Circle on Sunday morning. Clifford later died at UK Hospital. River's arraignment is set for 9 this morning in Laurel County.
Well, 4 people accused of taking part in a 2012 murder in Lexington are set to be sentenced today for the crime. 18-year-old Trayshawn Jones is charged in the killing of Flaco Lopez on Devonport Drive. He, Alexander Burdett, Ronisha Murphy, and Mercedes Smith are also charged in the murder. Their sentencing set to take place at 1 this afternoon at Fayette Circuit Court. A group of preschoolers had to go to the hospital after their bus crashed into a ditch. The crash happened on Johnson Hollow Road yesterday in the Gray community of Knox County. The students were taken to the hospital to be checked out, but are expected to be all right. Right now, deputies are trying to figure out what caused this. They say an oncoming car was taking up most of the road.
She got over because he was taking up the whole road and dropped the wheel off the road, and it just gradually pulled her into the ditch.
Police do want to question the other driver. Charges could be filed.
A bill designed to fight the state's heroin problem has finally passed the legislature. The bill passed late Tuesday night. The law includes a provision keeping people from being punished for reporting overdoses, as well as tougher penalties for dealers and help for those who want treatment. The measure also includes a needle exchange program to stop the spread of bloodborne disease.
One message goes out to the heroin traffickers in Kentucky. We're coming after you. We're going to put you out of business, and we're going to put you in jail. To the thousands of Kentuckians who are addicted to this terrible drug, we're coming to help you.
Funds are also available to help infants born addicted to heroin.
A new attraction is coming to Pike County just in time for the summer. Aren't we all thinking about that? Zip lines are now at Bob Amos Park in Pikeville. On Monday, city council members announced the lines will be ready for action by mid-April, just in time for Hillbilly Days. They say the timing was not an accident.
You have nearly 125,000 people here over 3 days, and that's a great opportunity to get the message and get the word out, about the new attraction that we have in the White Lightning zip line.
The phrase zip, paddle, and saddle will be used to promote the new attraction in combination with Pikeville's canoe and horseback tours. A new website is on the way as well. Hillbilly Days. That sounds like a good time.
Well, it is. One of the big festivals
check
in
it
the state.
out.
You ought to check that out sometime in a beautiful area of the state.
Get in
as
touch
well.
with your inner hillbilly, right?
That's right. Easy for me. All right, as we've been saying, tonight is the night the Cats take on the West Virginia Mountaineers this evening in Cleveland in their path to the Elite Eight.
And that means back home in Lexington, emergency crews and businesses preparing for what could be pretty rowdy crowds near the university campus. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live from State Street. Hillary, how are they going to control these crowds?
Good morning. Lexington officials have been preparing for the postseason run of this historic season for several months now. Part of those preps include declaring UK's off-campus housing, like where we are here on State Street, an emergency area for the remainder of the season. And this comes after the area has become notorious for large celebrations in recent years. This morning at 9 o'clock, that emergency declaration notice goes into effect, meaning the city will be out looking for any code violations, including indoor furniture like couches that are outside. If furniture is found outside, it will be removed. Officials hope this will lessen the chances of, or even just remove the temptation for jubilant fans to start fires. Also beginning this evening at 6 until tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, there will be no parking allowed along these streets. City leaders understand it is a very exciting time for the students here and all of the Big Blue Nation. However, they do not want to take any of that fun away, but they are stressing safety during these celebrations. Other preps included the fire department passing out 8,000 flyers around neighborhoods near campus encouraging fans to celebrate responsibly by doing things like wearing closed-toed shoes and refraining from throwing glass bottles. Now, the emergency area notice will last until the morning after the national championship, when Cats fans hope that the team closes out on this undefeated season and brings home Title IX here to Lexington. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Okay.
Everybody be on your best behavior, right?
Have
so
fun,
easy.
but keep it within reason,
Yeah.
right? All right, it's 5:40 right now as we check live drive traffic and see what is going on out there.
We will check what is going on over at Nicholasville and Alumni. Looking pretty good. Another reminder, Polo Club between Manowar and Winchester. There's some issues going on there through the mid-April. Also, resurfacing work on I-75 Clays Ferry Bridge to south of Richmond. That going on as well. And, of course, pothole repair all over town.
All right, and traffic volume starting to pick up this morning, so we'll stay on top of it, let you know if there are any issues out there as far as getting into work or wherever you may be headed today. Good to have you along on WKYT this morning.
0 to millions, real quick. We'll tell you why this Pennsylvania man got a $7 million get well gift in just a few minutes. Wouldn't be nice.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of sick right now. I'd love to get that gift. My goodness. Crashing temperatures outside as this rain pushes on through, and I'm talking about a big drop. I'll show you how low we go coming up.